MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Ozzie Smith's at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
First pitch, 14.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he popped him up. Larkin onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Brock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bauer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2. Now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Stan Musial. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
3-0. Here it is. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
That misses. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now in the box, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss for strike one. Swinging a soft liner. One there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the box, George Foster. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Two takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A runner on first with two away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Goldschmidt takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting up.
So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Johnny Bench.
For the Reds, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bench, a 22-year-old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Eric Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Ozzie Smith 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Lou Brock comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Inside and low, 2-1.
1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No, that's down.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Another 0-2 home. Popped up. DeYoung is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Stan Musial. He drew a walk his first time up.
The left fielder, Stan Musial.
Pitch on the way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hopped up. Perez shading to his right. One down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, George Foster. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Ball back outside.
Tony Perez will be next. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Tony Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that misses for ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding in, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Striding into the box, Adam Dunn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a curveball misses inside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Eric Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 148 for his career. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way is pitch number 75.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We played 4 full. The Reds lead it 5-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. DeYoung stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Alex Reyes is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
In his career, Larkin is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here's the pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number
Cardinals
8.
are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. Joe Morgan is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Ready for another chance? George Foster. For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Tony Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
And he fouls this one off. Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup. He's out. One left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in, Lou Brock. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Stan Musial. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Musial stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the upper deck and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's only 1 for 10. 4 runs here in this half inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count, the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex.
Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Amir Garrett trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Amir Garrett.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 4. John Gant is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So striding forward now, Johnny Bench. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hornsby backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Dunn.
Now at the plate, Adam Dunn. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Here's the pitch.
Ball
Comes
3.
back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Eric Davis will be next. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swung on and missed, and as Dunn is certainly prone to do, he goes down swinging here. Ready once again, Eric Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4. We've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, D-Ro, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0.
Oh, fix that.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
That's
2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Archie Bradley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ken Griffey is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Striding in, Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to right field. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bradley, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Reds out in front, 6-5. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball in.
hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
Standing in, George Foster. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Brock. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1. Pitch popped up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Redbirds 5. Raisel Iglesias is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Raisel Iglesias.
Now batting, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As he hits one on a line to left field. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 7-5. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Brock waits on it. One down.
The right fielder, number 44, Adam Gunn.
Ready now, Adam Dunn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside. No.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 26, right down, Iglesias.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here, as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as they open up an 8-5 lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Rob Dibble takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 49.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stan Musial is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Hit to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-5 today. The Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Bauer earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Bob Gibson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rob Dibble wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.